Hello, you are listening to AM 1045 KAOP. My name is Danny.
I'm Joseph.
And we are Accents on Purpose, a weekly radio show that covers all the music of Seattle, the Pacific Northwest, and beyond.
Yeah, we go beyond sometimes. That's true.
We've gone beyond time and space.
Yep. We've done it all.
We've never gone inside.
No.
We've never talked about the music inside.
We always go out. We never go inside of me.
Joseph, I want to get a microphone inside you. I just want to cut a little hole in you and shove a microphone.
That'll be next episode.
Nope. The next episode we got big plans. Anyway, Joseph, how are you doing this week?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm a little perplexed. I feel like I've touched on it on the podcast before, but there is an anonymous person out there sending me Men in Black VHS tapes. That's no joke. I currently have 3 over there. A third one came like a couple days ago. So the first 2 came by media mail with several stamps on it, and and my return address...
Well, you're in the media.
You're right, exactly. So all mail.
Is that what you meant by media mail?
No, it's a type of mail that you send, I guess. And the return address was my work. This one comes from Ballard, completely different.
Where's the return address?
The return address was to some mail place in Ballard.
MailChimp?
Yeah, MailChimps. No.
Are they our sponsor yet?
No, they just sponsor cereal.
Yep, that's how I feel about that.
So if you have any information about who's sending me these Men in Black VHS tapes, tell them I don't have a VHS player and I don't have a TV, so if they could send that next, that would be great.
Well, what's funny is that you accused me of doing that.
I think it's you.
Can I just say...
I'm totally serious. Either it's Danny or he's orchestrating it somehow, and it's a number of people.
But can I say, I feel I trumped the VHS already.
You did send me a Laserdisc when I lived in Brooklyn. That's true.
I sent him a Laserdisc of Men in Black.
Yeah.
And I feel that is better.
That is really funny. Yeah.
That is better than any old piddly VHS tape.
Yeah. And I don't know who has my address. Have you given my address out lately?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, hey.
Every time I try to get credit at a bar, I'm like, dude, I forgot my credit card. You can send me my
bill. That's why I'm getting those bills.
Every time I've been pulled over. Joseph, last episode, did you have fun?
I had a great time.
I did too.
Yeah.
I feel we've done a lot of I feel we've done a lot of comics lately.
Yeah, we should get back to the music.
Let's get back to music. Let's get back to rock and roll.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the music.
Okay.
This week, we're lucky to have Seattle's hottest rock and roll band.
Very lucky.
Mommy Longlegs.
That's all I had.
Wow. Can each of you introduce yourself, say what instrument you play, and say what Halloween costume you would wear if you had to go to the Halloween at the White House?
Whoa. Start with the 2 things you know, and then...
Okay, I'm Melissa. I play guitar. And I sing.
Wait, do any of you not sing?
I don't.
Oh, really? Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I was going to say, just take it as read that you sing. But I guess I'm wrong.
Coco don't sing, she don't talk.
She don't talk. That's the joke. I do.
She's talking right now. I'm Lily. I play guitar and I also sing. And if I were going to the White House, I would be Shrek as a minion.
Ooh.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, I know what I would be. This is Melissa again. I would be Ozzy Osbourne in the Osbournes, so I would just wear a tracksuit and eat Chipotle.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's pretty good.
That's beautiful.
Damn it.
I feel like that would impress Barack Obama.
Rock Hussein Obama.
Just kidding, I changed my mind. I want to be Shrek as Ozzy Osbourne.
We're getting...
There's a lot of glares across the table.
In his tracksuit.
My name is Leah. I play bass and sing. And if I were going to a Halloween party at the White House, I would be a sideways Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I feel like we just went beyond.
Yeah.
Explain.
So
Please.
he would, my whole face would just be on the side of my head, and all my clothes would be on sideways, and then I'd have an arm coming out of my chest and one coming out of my back.
Like a 2-dimensional.
Cool.
Yeah, like a 2D.
Yeah,
I get it. So you turn to the side, there's Ozzy, you turn back, there's...
Two-dimensional
Ozzy.
Oztopus.
Wow, that's pretty funny.
Because I can't really eliminate my other limbs, I guess.
Yeah, not yet.
My name's Corey. I play drums and I do not sing.
Just to drive that point home.
I just want everyone to know.
Wait, do you refuse or no one's asked?
You're like, I kind of want to sing, guys. They're like, all right.
Like, no, shut up.
Yeah,
Busy.
No, I mean, I think just 4 vocals would just be ridiculous. And to sing and play drums is hard. Sometimes I do sing, but I'm just not mic'd. So it's like for myself. If I were going to Halloween at the White House, I would be Ozzy Osbourne on the episode of The Osbournes when he goes to the White House.
Whoa! I just watched that.
That was amazing.
Oh yeah, you were
Corey just blew our mind.
So meta.
That was amazing. Do you guys hang out and watch the Osbournes?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to see Black Sabbath on February 6th at the
Tacoma
Tacoma
Dome.
Oh, no, we're gonna go dome it.
I don't think I imagine me ever asking guests this, but when was the first time you saw Shrek, and how did that make you feel?
Really good.
When I saw Shrek when I was younger, I loved it. The first
I loved it.
I loved my
it.
favorite part was when he pulled his ear. The intro was great, but when he like pulled his earwax out and like made a fucking candle, just like
Yeah.
it was a really satisfying image.
Yeah.
Haven't we all wanted to do that?
Yeah.
You know, even if we didn't
Absolutely.
know it.
Yeah.
I feel like I compared my life to Shrek a lot after seeing that movie. Those metaphors,
Yeah.
like
A lot of layers,
onions,
yeah.
and I was
That
like,
was
man, this is so deep.
So, is there anyone who provided a voice in Shrek that you'd want to meet and talk to about Shrek?
Frasier.
He did a voice in Shrek.
I don't know.
Eddie Murphy.
Wait, is he
Wait,
the little
also I like
guy?
how you said his
No, that's
character
John
name.
Lithgow. If you're talking about the guy who plays,
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord Farquaad.
what's that?
that's John Lithgow.
I want to meet Lord Farquaad in real life.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe I'll be him for Halloween.
Yes. Oh, but we were talking about how. No, maybe we were. Maybe I just made this. About how Farquaad sounds like.
Like Fartwad?
Fartwad! Yeah! Were we talking about
I don't know.
Okay, maybe not.
Okay.
But it's true.
I thought we were going to talk
I'm
about
glad we got back to the
rock and roll, yeah.
I'm glad we got back to the music by talking about Shrek. And that's not your fault. He asked the question.
These are important issues.
Yeah.
I don't-
Okay, one thing about your band. A few things about your band.
No, one
First
thing.
off, one thing?
Yeah, go
It's going to be a short interview. We have an hour of AM radio to fill up.
You're right. Let's ask the few
We
questions.
paid the money to get these 88 watts of power
Yep.
to go out there.
$2 every watt. I thought you were going to hit me there for a second with the pin on the head, so I flinched.
But so now I feel that your band has kind of like an identity, and I've talked about this on the show before. There's like a spectrum of like gimmick and identity. I think your band is very close to the identity section, and it's this like very colorful Halloween-ish output between your videos and your tape cover and stuff like that. Was that kind of decided on before you started the band, or did that just kind of show up?
Was the glitter decided on?
It just like was us.
Yeah,
As people
nothing
like
was really talked about. We just kind of started doing it.
like Lily and Melissa and I all lived together at Werewolf Vacation, which is a house venue in North Seattle, and when we all first moved in there, like it was like July, and we all moved our stuff in, and it was just all Halloween stuff. It was all.
It was insane.
yeah.
Every single housemate had something like some Halloween decor to
Yeah.
contribute.
It was
It was
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah,
It was like, wow, this is just like a cosmic, beautiful thing happening here.
Yeah.
You know?
Nice.
it was a
So
great
just-
time.
It's just natural.
Yeah.
Because one of the things I like is that like between your video and your tape cover, there's like a kind of creepiness, but it's a very colorful creepiness. It's not like a dark creepiness.
What was it like putting the chocolate sauce and the glitter in your mouth? Who did that?
it was
Wait,
fake
wait,
blood.
hold on.
Was it fake blood?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, hold on, listeners. If you haven't
Gross.
watched their video, go in, jack
Yeah.
into the internet.
To Life Rips.
Life Rips.
Yeah.
It's on the YouTubes. All right. Now that you've done that, come back.
Yeah, it was fake blood, and it was
Tasted really bad.
it was
Yeah.
really gross.
I liked it.
I chugged it.
Yeah, we all put it in our mouths and like held it there
Held
and
it
then
in.
dumped glitter in, and then our friend would be like, go, go, go.
Yeah.
So it was
We
just
had a
like one
cue.
take at the very end because we were like filthy with
Everything. It was
Covered in a lot of
nasty.
different, a lot of different things.
Well, it's a fun video. It's really cool.
Thank you. Yeah.
How was
it
the
was
cake at the end?
was
really
good.
dry.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was
It was fun.
I worked really hard on it.
Oh, you made it?
Yeah, I mean we all like constructed the like idea for it, but
Cool. Did you have a backup cake or no?
No. Yeah,
so we were like
Single take.
And
Yeah.
there were, because it was so tall, we ended up having to stick skewers all down it. And so it was really scary, like, knowing that we were going to have to grab at this cake and just saying, like, okay,
like
don't grab.
sharp skewers.
Yeah, like, don't grab from the top down,
Yeah.
grab from the side, or you will pierce your hand on camera.
Also, you can't really tell, but there's like a ring of fire on top of the cake, and then there's these glittery red 666 on top. So just a
The
little
candles.
detail.
Candles. They're
But
candles.
It's
you
in the
can't tell.
details.
It's an
Yeah.
Easter egg.
But
Yeah. Yep.
It was fun.
It was fun. Good.
Do you have a question or not?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm actually pointing at you.
No, go
I
ahead.
feel that's an indication.
Yeah, big thing.
Well, besides the aesthetic of the band, so I mean, it's not too often that there's a band where three, the string section, all sing. Was that a decision that was made, or did you just all sing? Like, did you just?
I think
How
we
did
all
that come
wanted to.
Okay.
I mean, me and Leah hadn't really been in bands prior to this. And Lily always, like, I always had met her and as, like, she was in a band, and that's how I met her. Like,
What was
oh,
the
that's
band?
Silly. She plays in Weird Bug. And then she was in
And,
Tummy.
oh, yeah.
And then Corey and Lily were in The Webs, like, a while ago.
really good, really good.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, each of those bands just happen to have kind of similar Halloween vibes, too.
Brought it to the
Because
table.
it's you.
Yeah, but it's cool that you don't have a Halloween vibe like the Misfits or something.
Yeah.
Like, it's not really
Yeah.
like that. It's more fun.
But no, but so going back.
Wait, is that bad?
So
Oh,
no.
going back to sing, was that like it was like was there a decision? And then all right, here's a question. Do all of you write the lyrics, and then has there ever been a moment where someone wrote a lyric and they're like, "No, what? I'm not singing that. Like, if you're gonna sing that, you're singing it on your own."
Yeah, usually for like when we're writing lyrics and stuff, we'll like just have like kind of hangout sessions, and just like I don't know, watch Flubber and brainstorm or something, and talk about things that we want to address, but like we're all just like pretty very goofy. And so it just naturally comes out.
I think Lily ends up structuring a lot of the songs, though, and is really good at like putting all of our ideas into a structure that fits well as lyrics.
Yeah, like illegible.
Yeah.
So then, like, do any of you have to work more at memorizing lyrics? Okay, because I'm really bad at remembering song lyrics, and so
Yes.
it just, I mean, I always think it's like, okay, if someone writes the lyrics, I can understand them knowing it, but when the songwriter isn't the person singing it, I find that fascinating. Like, all three of you are singing, so obviously someone wrote more than the others, and so...
Yeah, Lily, definitely.
Yeah.
And I still don't know the lyrics to like the parts that I don't sing. Even the ones that I sing, sometimes I sing wrong. I'm just like, oh, okay. I don't actually know what you're saying there.
There's gonna be weird bootleg recordings of like live shows where they just isolate your vocals.
We're all when we recorded our last little tape that's coming out soon,
We all said something.
we all said something different on this one part, and we were like, "Wait, what are you saying? What are you saying?"
Well, I think that was just like a result of I wrote the song Weird Girl, and at the end I was just like, just say weird a lot, like just say something, like, or just like I kind of just want it to be like a lot of stuff being shouted at the same time, so we all ended up singing something different. So I don't know.
What's
It works
It works.
It's the dip in my school's pool. So you say like when I dip in my school's pool, and then we're like take a dip, little dip,
Like dipping in. Like,
Double dip in my school's
we still don't know that lyric, apparently.
No, we still all say something different. So.
That's the nice thing about not singing out. But I think actually I do know most of the lyrics to the songs now.
I
Do
really
you ever
want
go to
to.
karaoke and sing them?
No.
Ooh, good question. Good question.
Funny.
You should check out Daddy's Short Arms.
Yeah, I hear they're really good.
What is Daddy's Short Arms?
Daddy
It's
Short Arms
our-
is like our alter ego band
Yeah.
that will be premiering on October 30th.
Yeah, the day before Halloween at
Yeah.
Werewolf Fest at Werewolf Vacation.
I think we just got a scoop.
Yep. This
Yeah,
is our
you
is this a
did.
scoop?
It's a scoop.
Yeah. We're so happy because other
We never
bands,
get the scoop.
other bands have said they didn't say things,
Yeah.
because they weren't sure
Or they'll
about
tell
it.
us off air,
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I'm glad we got
off
a
the
scoop.
record.
Yeah,
That's
this
it.
is really anyone else.
This is
No,
fine.
yeah.
I mean, we can say it. It's
It'll be
basically
good.
on the
Build it
record.
up.
Yeah,
on
no,
the
this is
record.
So
There's
do you want
gonna
to talk
be some
more about it, or
karaoke
you want
versions of karaoke versions of our songs.
Yeah.
That's
and-
Daddy Short Arms.
That
But
are-
there's a lot more. There's a lot more surprises in
Yeah.
there, so I'm not giving too much away.
Right. But they're
go to the fucking Werewolf Vacation.
Yeah.
See the
Fucking
surprises.
go.
Luke Bergman from Heat Warmer is collaborating with us on that. So
That's intriguing.
yeah. So
It's gonna be really
Yeah.
funny.
it's gonna be
I hope.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to take yourself too seriously, come watch it.
Halloween weekend is when I usually take myself really seriously.
Yeah.
Like I feel that's the
Same.
time for me to be fucking serious.
Tiptoe, suit, tie.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Files.
that's like most people.
Files.
I'm bringing a filing cabinet.
Yeah. Fax machines.
I could put this on a USB drive, but I'm not. So it's gonna carry these files.
Bring your Palm Pilot
Yeah.
and come to Werewolf AK.
You get $1 off if you have a Palm Pilot.
Log on.
So, but a little bit back to your lyrics. I feel like looking at your tape, your lyrics, or sorry, your songs. There's almost like a hit list of the people that you
Yeah.
Was that, once again, was that intentional, or did you just start writing songs and you're like, holy shit, we have all these people that we don't
We got a bad attitude.
I think we're just trash talkers.
Yeah.
You know, we just like get together and talk trash, and then
Yeah.
it just like it happens naturally. It's
Yeah.
just like who are we gonna talk trash?
We get together and then we like, this like asshole today
Yeah.
yelled something at me, or like some fucking sorority dude was a dick to me.
Sorority.
Yeah. Me too. I
didn't even realize.
Different breed of frat boys.
It's this new
Yeah.
breed.
It's a new breed. It's
Yeah.
rare.
Rare breed.
Yeah.
It's
worst.
only at UW.
Yeah. Dick sorority boys.
Yeah, mostly we just like get together and like debrief about all the things that we hate.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
yell about it.
It definitely wasn't like. It's kind of funny that it turned into that. There is sort of that running theme through the album, but we were not thinking
Yeah.
about that at all.
I actually haven't
don't
thought
think-
about that till now.
I know. I feel like a few people have mentioned that, and yeah, it was not on our brains, but came
Well,
very naturally.
Because weirdly, it's like, it almost like, I was thinking about it, it's like, I hate this term, but it's almost like a concept album of like a young woman walking through Seattle.
Literally,
And, like,
yeah. That
encountering
is what
all
it
these
is.
like types of people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
exactly what it is. Just like
Yeah.
We didn't
the
really-
bullshit
yeah.
that just
That you
gets
get-
flung
you all
in
put
your
up with.
face.
Yeah.
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 I remember actually at one point we had wrote all those songs, and then we were like, maybe we should write like a positive song.
They were like, nah.
Well, I think Weird Girl is pretty positive. It's
That's
like
not
Yeah.
on this
celebrate-
album.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Is your new tape still called McBlessed?
No.
no, it's just
disappointed.
called assholes.
Yeah. It's
Is
just
it just
called
called
assholes.
Assholes?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Assholes
Okay.
EP. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that it would be nice to have a song called McBlessed. I'm a fan of having like an album and also a song, you know, like
Really? Do you like that?
I do.
Don't.
Life rips.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I know.
Assholes.
I was saying like I like it when there's just the title is just an album. And no, it's really great, and I can't think of an example right now, so I shouldn't even bring this up. I like it when the album title isn't the name of one of the songs, but it's one of the lyrics.
I like that too.
In that,
Ooh,
yeah.
yeah.
Enjoy that.
I agree.
So work on that.
All right, we're gonna
Good, maybe for the next
We
album.
too, without
Food for
bands,
thought.
love to criticize how bands
I
name their
like
albums.
album name, first song of the album is that album name.
You know,
I like, honestly, I like both. I'm on your side.
I agree.
Depends on the album.
Hey,
Depends.
you're right.
But I like when it gets triple down and the band name, the track,
Oh,
and the
man.
album.
That's-
Motorhead. The name of the band, name of the song, name of the album.
You never forget.
Straightforward, you know.
Yeah.
really laying it on thick. You know?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know about that.
In case you didn't get it.
A
I mean,
triple down.
Motorhead's cool, but
Just save time.
Well, maybe our
Very
next
burpy.
album will be called McBless, but the McBless song will be called like a triple down.
Yeah. Or a double down.
Triple dip
For the
down.
Triple
Seahawks or
dip.
something.
An ode to the nasty KFC thing.
Yeah.
Double
Yeah.
down.
Oh,
Double down,
yeah.
yeah.
Wait, so I saw in an interview you guys did with KXP where you guys talk about how some of your album is also about consumerism. And
Yeah.
that's why you're going to call it McBless. Was that sort of a thing that you also thought about beforehand, or was that just like afterwards did you walk away from being like, oh, we hate consumerism?
No, I think Life Rips is a lot about consumerism.
Yeah.
That song I think is one of the more conceptualized songs on that album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
It's weird though because it wasn't when we were writing
That's
it. We
true.
didn't.
We didn't
You know,
say
like,
that.
Yeah, it just
That's-
sort of happened.
Yeah.
We were just,
Yeah.
like having really like a lot of fun with it, and it just like kind of played itself out.
Yeah.
And then we
Yeah.
kind of realized like, yeah, this is
That we
totally
had a lot to
afterthought,
say.
yeah.
We had a lot
And then
to say
I
on the
think-
subject.
Does that carry over to the new tape?
yes, yes,
Yeah.
very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna carry.
That's why it's
into
called
the next
Asshole.
I mean,
album.
yeah, it doesn't really stop
Yeah.
being an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Sadly.
So, the astrology bullshit.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Like it, hate it. I can't. That was one. I was talking to someone earlier, like earlier in the week, and I was saying that you folks were going to be on the podcast. And I was like, I just want to know: do they like astrology? Do they hate it? I've listened to the song. I feel like they like it. I feel like they hate it. I can't tell.
Yeah.
I love that you can't
I
tell.
know, that's
I
awesome.
love that you
I
can't
mean,
tell.
Yeah, we have a lot of friends that are deep into astrology that we really like, love, and respect. And I think we all,
Yeah.
how that song came about, we were just like, you know what? I don't understand astrology.
Don't know what the fuck
And
they're
we-
talking about.
Yeah, and we have so many friends that are just like, oh yeah, like she's a total Pisces, like her
Right.
sun is in this, and blah 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 blah, and that means this is happening. And it's just like, whoa.
It's like, what does that
It's like
mean?
it just
Yeah.
to me it feels like they're just categorizing everything and like while I'm saying this I don't understand, like I've never really looked that deep into like the meaning of like everything that they're talking about, because personally I'm not that like intrigued by it, I guess. You know, there's aspects of it that like for sure are very like, you know, significant, I guess. I don't know.
Personally, I feel like sometimes it's, and there may be different stuff to it because I'm not as into it, but it feels like a bit of a cold reading where they just give you
Yeah.
a bunch of information that could fit anybody.
Yeah.
Exactly. It
Yeah.
just feels like they're just like trying to like
Put you in a box.
put you in a box, and it's like, oh, you're a Libra, so
Yeah.
I can't like
And it's like, makes
go out
sense
with
that
you
you'd
this
be
Friday
stubborn
night.
today.
or-
And
Yeah,
now
exactly.
I don't know,
It's like you
whatever.
don't know me.
Yeah.
How do you know what I'm like?
And I will say my girlfriend's really, really into it, so I've tried to like not
Yeah.
to become neutral about it.
Yeah, I feel like
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of neutral about it. I think that sometimes it's interesting, and my, you know, like the description of a Leo does kind of fit me to a T.
Which you seem very proud of.
Yeah.
there's so
Yeah.
much science that disproves these signs. That like when the signs were first like invented, that all the all the
Yeah.
suns and stars have shifted since then.
I've
so
read that
like
too.
if I was born a Scorpio, like I'm really not a
Yeah.
Scorpio because
Of the
I was a
Big
Scorpio
Bang,
like forever
yeah.
ago.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
when the
Of the Big
Greeks
Bang, no.
they're Roman.
no, the Big Bang. Yeah, no, it's pushing.
Oh.
Well, yeah, because our universe is slowly expanding,
yeah.
so it's like it all is like forever changing, and so that's where I am like,
I know.
I just struggle. But yeah, I have a lot of friends that I love and respect that are very into it, and so it's like I feel like this song was our way of like poking fun at it in a way that wasn't like super mean.
Yeah, or,
And
like,
actually, our friends that love astrology the most love that song.
I did not know.
It's a cold reading you can take from whatever you want.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if you knew about Harvey Sid Fisher.
No.
So Harvey Sid Fisher is this weird dude who in the 80s. So in the 80s, he recorded a song for all 12 astrology signs.
Oh, I think I saw those albums at a store the other day.
Okay, and so then he also made
It is real.
he made a video for each one, and for each video he has a different woman dancing behind him. And so I think I have one pulled up. I think the four of you should decide which sign, and we'll watch the video. So pick the sign.
Ooh, we should do a weird one like Sagittarius.
Yeah.
Wait, how is anyone
that's
less
pretty
or more weird than the other? Because you just offended all of our Sagittarius audience. They just turned the dial to AM 22.
Wait.
Listen to that fucking station.
Hold on. I didn't mean weird as in like the sign, just ones you don't see very. Like I don't know any Sagittarius.
Maddie.
There's one right
And I
now.
know no, I'm a Taurus.
See?
Actually, I'm a Taurus with an Aries cusp. I
And
learned
it's
all
like
this
you
very
don't
recently.
cuss like he doesn't even.
Because I'm born on the 20th and Aries stops on the 19th.
Right.
Oh, okay. See, there's all this.
I dated a Sag.
I dated a Sag.
Yeah. We did have hot sex with the Gemini in '85. It was in 1985.
It was. So anyway, pick.
I'm down for Sag.
Yeah,
too.
Sag.
Let's do Sag.
Okay.
Let's Sag it up.
Saggy.
I live and let live, and I go my own way. Don't like to be told what to do. I'll crusade for a cause and defend underdogs. I am almost too good to be true. I'm a Sag. I'm a Sag. I'm a Sag. I'll gamble bad cards and I'll go against the odds. Things don't always work out like I planned. I'll get hurt, but I'll heal, then say, ready, Lord, your deal. I feel lucky, let's play one more hand. I'm a Sag. I'm a Sag. I'm a Sag. I'm a high-flying arrow from a high-strung bow, and I've got to have my freedom, free to come and free to go. I'm a Sag.
So yeah, there he was.
Wow.
I'm a Sag.
Oh my God. Sag.
First of all,
He's
I
for
wanna
sure a
say,
Sag.
Yeah, probably a Sag. Also, he was way more normal looking than I was expecting, like this long haired dude in like a
Oh, the
tie dye
hippie,
t-shirt.
yeah.
But he was in a
And-
tux.
Yeah, and that song was way more like jazzy than I was expecting.
Yeah, I'm a Sag.
He was not a good singer. I thought he was
He's
gonna like
really
blow
not.
us away
No,
with
yeah.
some crazy
Yeah.
like Sun Ra
My favorite was
type. That would be
Well,
so
one
amazing.
funny thing is he doesn't do a cancer song. He says the water sign.
Interesting.
Because I think he would have felt weird singing a song about like
About
cancer. Yeah, cancer.
Oh,
so
good
much
job.
wrong.
Oh, man.
I like when she
Good
rolled
call.
the dice when he
Oh,
said
yeah.
feeling lucky or whatever.
Yeah.
Like had another roll.
I can't. I think it's Leo, but there's one where she's wearing a cowboy hat.
Is that right? Is it at the same time?
No, I think there's like
Oh, that's
two.
different,
I think
okay.
there's like a few. I think there's only two, and they just take turns. But yeah, anyways, this guy he spent a bunch. I forget. I think he was in a commercial for the Lincoln car, and he took all that money and he decided I'm gonna make an album all about astrology, and I'm gonna film these weird videos.
Wow.
I hope McConaughey does the same thing soon.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's him. Perfect.
Or James Franco.
Yeah.
You know, so I hate television, and I don't like to watch it except when I go out of town and I have to stay at a hotel. As soon as I walk in the door, I turn the TV on, and I'm like fucking loving it.
It's like a treat.
I hate you so much right
It's a
now.
treat.
Well, I hate you every day of the week.
Oh
so.
my god.
But so I was just watching. It was Law and Order SVU.
Yeah.
And it was based. The episode was based on James Franco and Shia LaBeouf, and it was fucking
Is that how you say
awesome.
his name?
No, it's LaBeouf.
What?
Oh, okay.
I thought you were gonna bring up Mr. Belvedere. That's why.
Oh, I
Damn
love
it! I brought up Mr. Belvedere.
Mr. Belvedere is one of my favorite shows.
Based off Shia LaBeouf and
Oof.
well, it stands for beef.
Yeah.
So okay, so the episode,
beef.
the
Shia
episode,
LaBeouf.
so the episode was like a the episode was a teenage girl went to some like Hollywood party. She took some selfies. They kept saying selfie. Took some
Because they're
selfies.
trying to get in with the.
With, I think his
Trying
name
to be
was
relevant.
Jack Russell or something. Russo. And he was promoting a movie, and then she ended. That's SVU, so she ended up raped. And
Of course, yeah.
Yeah,
for
SVU,
real.
they played on
SVU.
planes, which I find very odd.
It
Really?
was really odd. But then, so when they go to like arrest him, at first he's getting a sitar lesson, and then he's like, he's talking about how this is like amazing art, and he starts videotaping the cops. And so it's obviously James Franco. But then there's one part where like when they go to arrest him again, and he's at an art gallery with a paper bag on his head, which Shia
Shia
LaBeouf done.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So,
Oh my god.
anyways,
Weird.
back to astrology.
I'm sorry.
Speaking of
I'm not sorry I
hotels and
hate you.
Oh my
TV,
Oh, I would please. I'd love to talk about motels. Was it La Quinta?
it was.
Oh, where the hell were we?
I don't know. We
don't
were on
know.
tour,
yeah,
and
you
Oh, it was because I still get emails from them. It was an
get
extended stay
calls.
America.
I still get
Wait,
calls
did you say
from the
Insane America?
infomercial that
Extended.
we
Oh,
call.
Oh, is this in Fresno?
Extended stay.
Yes, extended
It was
stay
like
America.
outside of Fresno or
oh yeah,
something.
we had
Yeah.
to stay in a hotel because the venue that we stayed at had bed bugs.
Your planners.
Yeah.
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 They're like, you could stay, but there were a ton of bed bugs, and I had just gotten rid of bed bugs at my
Yeah,
house.
so we're
That
like,
one's name is Timmy. And there's like a bed bug
Yeah.
that waves to you.
They're like,
Yeah.
it was so funny. They're like, full disclosure, the venue has bed bugs, but we're pretty sure they're contained upstairs. So if you want to sleep, like
Okay.
downstairs,
Yeah.
which was where the stage was, which is where we saw a
cockroach.
They were so
Fresno
nice. They were
was-
very nice
yeah.
people. Fresno was weird.
Very weird.
Anyway, we stayed at a hotel there.
We ordered Miracle Water.
Yes.
But we never got
in
it.
a bag. We
Okay.
never
What
got
is
it.
Miracle Water?
It'll make your dreams come true.
Yeah, it was supposed
Wait,
to make
I
us
have
rich.
a really weird voicemail that I still get from that pastor
Ooh, really?
that we called because
Okay.
we were watching infomercials.
Yeah, little background.
All
We were
night.
in this hotel room, feeling a little skeevy. We all took showers, and
Hot shower.
Yeah, very
Scrub,
hot
scrub,
showers.
scrub.
You can't
and
contain bed bugs.
Yeah.
Upstairs,
Yeah,
like-
we're
Just
fine.
like that.
We're clean.
You know, I kind of wish you would have mentioned that before you came into the
No,
studio.
this
was
this
like-
was a while ago.
Yeah, I don't have
We've
it
been
anymore.
clean for months.
They're on my other phone.
But
Yeah.
so we were watching TV, and I swear there were only like 10 channels, and they're all infomercials. And there's this
Me
one
too.
that was just this really long infomercial of these like choirs singing, and then this like flashing number to call to get Miracle Water, which when you get it will like make. What were
He's
they
like,
saying?
it'll make you rich.
yeah.
Give you an SUV.
Yeah, it'll cure your diseases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get an SUV, you
Mostly-
lose an STD.
Yeah. That's right. Praise God.
Yeah, and then they're doing all those creepy things, you know, like fainting on the ground and.
Yeah, like speaking in tongues.
Yeah.
But like this guy literally is like dressed in like an all purple, like shiny ass suit, and he's got his hair like, oh, it's really angular. And then he like grabs this woman's face, or he grabs her face.
grabs her face?
He's
Yeah.
literally like shaking her. She falls to the ground,
So-
and then she lays there for literally 10 minutes.
They're just,
Doesn't
like,
move.
dancing around her.
They're just like,
and,
So it's like
Yeah.
televangelism type stuff,
Yeah.
but with water.
Right.
Yeah.
But
So
they
we
sell you
called
like
the number.
little bags of water.
Yeah.
And
We
so
also watched a Toby Keith concert.
the entire concert.
So many people go to that.
Yeah, and sadly, it's still a thing.
Yeah.
That's a
Mind,
And then,
mind
but then we
blown.
got really inspired because he was like literally running back and forth, just back and forth across
Sprinting.
the stage, just like sprinting and like grabbing a guitar and playing it, and then like sprinting to the other side of the stage,
Like grabbing a
and
different microphone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like running all
Yeah.
around. And we could do that maybe sometime.
I mean, yeah, I've seen a Garth Brooks concert on DVD, and that guy
He
moves.
runs
It was
a
like back in
lot.
like '94, and he was
I mean,
just
they
like
got a
all
lot
over
of
the
space
place.
to cover,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Joseph says on DVD, and he
That-
means
right?
on his 14th birthday.
Yeah, it was like, because I turned 14 in '94.
I have a weird
All right,
voice
well,
now.
let's try it. Let's put it right
We'll
up to the
see.
microphone.
We'll see. I don't know which one it is. I literally have like 18. Let's see. Okay.
My dearest friend, this is Prophet Manasseh. I've been trying to reach you. I've seen something that an individual did that tried to hinder something financially for you. The things that I've seen, I've already begun to pray. But the Lord gave me a specific word that must go into your ears, a prophecy that for your ears alone. I'm about to pass the phone to my assistant. He's going to give you a number. Call me back urgently. I must speak to you. Call me back
Says
now.
my name.
Here he is.
The number to dial is 678-710-7085. The number again is 678-710.
That's amazing.
Literally, I have like 20.
That's awesome.
There was one about astrology though. He's like, someone is doing witchcraft. I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna call you. Where's your assistant?
That would tie everything together.
Yeah.
I would like to hear more tour stories, but we gotta pay some bills.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. Let's pay some bills.
Let's pay some bills.
Drinking mine?
What just make your food fresh?
At Taco Bell, can you feel your taste buds tingle? Taco Bell, what just make you a burrito or a tasty enchilada? Tostadas and tacos made up fresh at Taco Bell. Put a smile on your face. Taco Bell, everybody loves the taste. Taco Bell, 'cause we're the fresh food place. Taco Bell.
Is gasoline rationing imminent? A report at 11.
Hey, we're back. Yeah. So now, do any of you folks own a unicycle?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, actually.
Funny you should say.
We should change the name of this podcast to Funny You Should Mention.
Funny you should mention that because I do own a unicycle.
Do you ride it?
No, Jar Jar does.
Jar Jar Binks?
That's
The
right.
best character in all of Star Wars?
Actually, speaking of astrology as well, on
Oh
my
my
way
God.
You know Jar Jar
here,
sign?
on my way here, I saw a man, like a block away, like working on his unicycle moves, and he kept wiping out. But he would like, so he'd like get on the unicycle and then like be like riding it really hard, and then he'd like totally wipe out in front of like all these people, and then he'd like get up and like not look at anyone and walk away like all cool. It's like, dude, there's no way you can walk away from this looking really cool, so don't try.
What is that?
Yeah, what's that?
It's advice for everybody.
Oh, because I was saying it's really serendipitous that we're talking about
Oh,
unicycles right now.
Oh, you said speaking of astrology.
I know, it was a
'Cause
joke
the
that no one
universe-
got. It's fine.
We'll believe it.
Sorry.
Melissa got it.
What do unicycles have to do with astrology?
There's the unicycle constellation.
You know what? That would make more sense. That's another. Okay, you
would
know
make
what?
more fun.
Fucking another thing. I fucking hate astrology signs because it's like, oh, that's the bull, and like that's the eye, his toenail, and his tail.
But really, it just
Like,
looks like 4 stars.
Yeah, it's a box.
It's literally a diagonal line. I don't know what it is.
He
I
thinks Jar Jar's in retrograde.
hope that's the first line of the new Star Wars movie. That would be the
He
best.
thinks.
It's the first line of our next album.
So now, why do you only release your own tapes?
Well,
Are you just too like you're not
Yeah,
patient
people
enough?
are like just wanting to release our tapes, but we just have to keep turning them
just say
down.
Hit them.
We're like, no, we can freaking do this ourselves.
You're adults.
Show.
No, I mean, I think really we just don't know what we're doing.
That's to me. That is hilarious to me because I didn't go to it. I remember when your first show was advertised. Because some people were like, "Oh, that's such a great name," and then it was almost immediately after that. It seems like you have your shit together because you're touring, you're putting out tapes.
Yeah, putting out your own tapes.
You're on really good bills. So I don't know.
Well,
I feel like compared to a lot of bands in Seattle, you have your fucking shit together.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, and I think because Lily and I have been in bands before, we've been in bands together, and this is the first.
Well,
band.
then, now that I found you've been in bands before, I'm taking back everything I just said.
But I mean, I think we have multiple times mentioned that sometimes this feels like a second job, where it's like we are all on the same level as far as the effort we want to put into it, and like we are all equally dedicated to the band, and I think that comes out in this way that's like we get shit done and we like set goals for ourselves and we just do it.
Well, I think that it's also like it helps being in a band where we just really enjoy each other's company and we just have like such a fun time. It doesn't really matter what we're doing. If we're like working on something, it's still like a hilarious time. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, I don't know, after the last couple bands that I've been in, it's just like I really want to be in a band with girls and like just like having the dynamic that we did on the first day of our band practice. It was just like everything just works.
We played like I don't even know what we did on that day, but we're like, all right, we're a band, and see you in a day or two.
Yeah,
the tape's coming out the next day.
Coming out, and it really did happen really fast. I mean, we like became a band in late September of 2014.
Our first show was last Halloween.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you guys are like pretty well. Like every time I've talked to you about you guys with other people, and they love your band. And when I told people you're going to be on the show, they were like, "Oh, I love that band."
Cool. I also think it's like I personally did not think we were going to get the kind of reaction that we have gotten from our music, and so I think that's why we've been like, "Oh, we're just going to like put out this tape, like."
No one cares.
No one's gonna care about it.
I mean, being on like the childbirth release show, I was like, oh, that's awesome. That makes sense.
It was crazy. It was really surreal and amazing.
Yeah.
It felt really crazy.
There have been a few moments where it's like, whoa, like
I would assume one of those moments
terrifying.
I'd assume one of those moments is walking into the studio.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, the KXP in studio thing was really cool too.
Yeah, which we also didn't think about.
No,
we were like, well, we'll go here today and then go home.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, that was hot in there.
Yeah.
I sweat a lot, and that's all we ever thought about it. And then,
but the guy, like afterwards, one of the guys that was like helping us set up and running it, I wish I could remember his name. He was super nice. But
if you were that guy, email us at accentsonpurpose podcast@gmail.com.
We'll send you a tote bag.
We have so many.
But he was like, oh yeah, it'll like, so the audio will reach this many people and the video is going to be like hundreds of thousands of people. And we were like, I'm really happy you didn't say that before we played this.
Joke.
I had no idea. He didn't know
including your mom, every teacher you've ever had, every person you've ever known. And
no, so I played on a radio show in a band like many years ago up in Bellingham, and the last thing they said to us before they went on were like, okay, don't swear. If you swear, there's like a $250,000 fine for you personally. There's like this for the radio show. We'll lose our license, blah, blah, blah. So like, just make sure you don't swear. All right, we're going live. And like, they just go off and everyone
like, good joke. I don't know what to say.
And it's like, we all swear all the time. So
we got lucky. We swear all the time, but we pre-recorded, so it wasn't live. So
that's
they,
cool.
they edited it.
Otherwise. That's real. That's a lot.
This is AM Radio. We go live.
They don't legally. You're not allowed to edit. Like that's been a thing.
If you're a kid, you're listening to this. Fuck you.
Cool.
You shouldn't listen to this.
fuck shit. Fuck shit.
Hey, you know what?
Fucking.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Cock and balls.
Yeah.
Now you are closing out the Short Run Festival.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Hilliards.
I don't know.
All right. Well, next topic.
Well, I think that part of it had to. I used to intern at Fantagraphics, and Janice, who also works at Fantagraphics, works at KEXP, and she was involved in Short Run, and
she's the nicest person
she's
in
the
the
nicest
world.
person in the world, and she kind of
You gave her
it up.
$50
I think.
bill.
I mean,
Kelly
Yeah.
knows my boyfriend does a lot of like comics and illustration work, and so like they're pretty close, and like we've tabled at Short Run the past 2 years. So
I think the answer should have been is Mommy Longlegs is the best fucking band in town, and they wanted the best.
Can we edit out all of what we just said? Because Mommy Longlegs is the best fucking band in town.
hot
shit.
We're hot as a fresh dump.
Oh, there's always so much poop talk on this show.
Oh, we knew that, yeah.
Well, it's because you always like to get shiitake mushrooms.
Okay, that was the worst joke you've ever made in this podcast. That was terrible. I'm sorry, I really like you, but that was bad.
It worked better with stickers.
It did.
So wait, when is your next tape come out? Tomorrow? Today?
Halloween, yeah.
That's our tape release show.
Oh, it is your tape release.
We don't
kind of told anyone.
Yeah, it's like a short run. If they find out they're
don't
gonna get mad, like,
I know,
is this a comic?
we should tell them. But
Well, then they get like 0.2% of all sales.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The real money grabbers.
Really?
Yeah, those DIY comics.
yeah,
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I think it's more just like our tape will be ready by then, so it's like we'll have it there to sell.
Yeah, that's
And to celebrate our birthday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, our
Yeah.
band anniversary.
Our anniversary.
Yeah.
So
Very important day. Very important show.
All right.
we expect a cake
Is that in your rider?
that we don't have to make.
Just ingredients.
Yeah.
Fucking.
So okay, let's say Universal Studios buys the rights to.
Can we do Paramount this time?
Let's say Paramount buys the rights to.
We can do Universal Studios, actually.
Hey, whatever the guest wants.
Let's say Universal Studios buys the rights to the story of Mommy Longlegs.
Yeah.
Who is playing each of you in the movie?
Shia LaBeouf.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Skip me.
No,
You can pick whoever you want.
We can.
Shrek. No, I don't want that to be mine.
Shrek? Do you mean Mike Myers
Well,
or
I'm like,
Shrek?
should I
Or
say
do you want
serious
the
one or like a
CGI and
joke
Fred?
one? You guys said.
You would
choose
be
whoever you
like
want.
Keanu Reeves from Point Break.
No, Patrick
No, it has to be
Swayze.
contemporary.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Patrick Swayze.
No, it has to be contemporary.
Okay.
They're making this
Okay.
tomorrow.
They're making it tomorrow.
Oh.
I don't
God
know. I don't watch a lot of
himself.
movies that are recent. Who is an actor today? What?
Leonardo is still acting.
Leonardo
Oh,
DiCaprio.
He was disappearing.
He's
He's got a
Da
good
Vinci.
dad bod going on lately.
But I thought that we're all
Does
choosing
he? Isn't he
males.
like ripped or something?
No, he's very opposite of her.
Oh, I take mine back. Meryl Streep.
Ooh.
Great.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Classic.
She won't get an Oscar for it.
No.
She'll get
Neither would Leonardo.
She'll get
Yeah.
nominated. She won't
Leonardo.
get it.
No,
Yeah. Wait, you haven't said.
I know, I just don't know. Oh, actually, okay.
I know
No,
who would
this is-
play.
Oh.
We all know.
We know.
Who?
Tell me.
Dolly.
Dolly
Yeah,
Parton.
Dolly Parton.
I would love to see Dolly Parton now behind the drum set
I know.
at the KXP studio.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
I'm
Hey,
an
y'all.
avid Dolly fan. Everyone
I'm a
knows
huge.
this about me.
No, I really like Dolly Parton. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is too regular. I was gonna say Lana from Broad City because she's also a drummer in real
Oh,
life.
that's cool.
Yeah, she's
Dang.
And
No,
she's
really,
awesome, so-
I love Natalie Portman. I'd want her to play me.
I guess.
But I thought that was too boring. So
Well,
you can
Angelica
choose.
Houston.
There's a big budget on
Ooh,
this.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Whoever you
Ooh,
want.
okay, so we could do like younger versions of ourselves and
And
then
older.
maybe more mature
Yeah.
Oh,
versions.
yeah.
You can do whatever you
Oh,
want.
yeah.
You
Oh yeah,
guys
because
are consulting on the script.
yeah.
Okay, cool, great.
I start off as Ozzy and evolve into Angelica Houston.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
a natural progression.
Yeah.
And then I turn into a crystal.
Damn.
I think that Michael Gondry is now directing this video
Yeah.
Dang.
movie.
Sorry, I said that really
Damn.
bad. I'm Shia LaBeouf as
Jar Jar
in
Binks.
Finn. And then I grow as a toddler. I'm the Olsen twins.
Both of them.
Just one at a time. It switches out.
This is a fucked up movie.
Yeah.
They'll fix it in post.
No, it's gonna be a fucked up movie.
Which is how we want it, really, anyway.
Have you guys seen the Jeb Bush endorses Apple products YouTube video?
No, that's weird.
It's really...
Are you saying you want to be played by
I watched
Jeb
it like
Bush
10
or
times.
Apple.
An
Apple product. I'd like to be played by
Are you
a
gonna make another
drone.
Steve Jobs movie?
Sorry, didn't mean to change the subject.
No.
Wait, no, what's up with these videos?
Well, it's just like Jeb Bush, and there's
Is it really him?
Jeb? Yeah,
Is it now or like something?
it's right now.
Are these
Right-
real?
It is
Yeah,
right
He's
now.
filming it next door.
It'll be like there's like some really inspirational, soft, like acoustic guitar strumming behind like the video, and then it's like it'll show two pictures, like a BlackBerry or an iPod, or and it'd be like, which one do you choose? And it'll just be like
The
that
battery.
shot, and then Jeb would be like, iPod. And then it'd be like a MacBook or some other
Then he
kind of
plucks
thing,
it off a tree.
and he'd be like, MacBook Pro, baby.
That's a weird. That makes no sense.
Yeah, that makes
so
weird.
It's so weird. Oh, and
Maybe it
the
makes
best
sense
part,
in Florida.
That's true.
Yeah,
Florida's
I can
really
see that.
bad.
I don't know.
Florida's
I'd
a red
fuck
flag.
him.
I would.
Whoa!
Whoa. That was
Sorry,
on
you
the
can edit
record.
that out.
No,
That's an ongoing joke.
Our second scoop.
I also said that to the Jesus people that were like screaming into a megaphone on the way here. It's like, I'd fuck him. I wouldn't really. Don't say that.
That's all.
Okay. So now, when you folks, you all live in Seattle.
Yeah.
Do you guys drink coffee?
Do you drink coffee?
Tea.
Do you like the Java?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Don't say, do you like the Java? Fuck
I
you.
can say whatever I want.
You can, and I can
Free
say
country.
fuck you.
Free country.
Where is your favorite place to get coffee in Seattle? Where is like the ratio of how much money you spend versus what you get? How many dollars you're spending versus how many like drips of great coffee?
I have like top 5. You know, there's like Herkimer is great. They're like the best Americano in town, I think. Cafe Vita is also pretty good, but I found out that they don't roast their own beans or something.
Whoa!
And I was like,
third scoop. Third scoop.
Huge
yeah.
It's like a scoop of
There's a
beans.
controversy, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll take a break from you.
Beaniverse
PCC has great iced coffee.
They do.
Actually, I only have top 4, and then our really good friends, Catherine and Jared, just opened up their own coffee shop. That's attached to Harry's Chicken Joint in West Seattle.
Oh.
They used to go by Goodness Gracious, but now I think it's Harry's Coffee.
Why don't you get the
And
facts
it's really
before you come
good.
out here?
But it's really delicious.
Yeah.
And they,
Actually, goodness gracious.
goodness gracious. It's
Yeah.
it's so
I
good.
get it delivered to
Yeah.
my house.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Wait, so y'all live in West Seattle?
No. They
Is
just
it-
like
Where
have
they
been
deliver?
doing this like before they opened up the shop. They would have coffee stands at DIY shows. So it was like they started like delivering coffee to DIY houses, like venue houses, and then other people too. But they started delivering to my house. I actually just talked to him yesterday.
Yeah, we have like 4 bags of it. They roast like all their own beans in their house, and it
so
started in
good.
like a tiny little house in their tiny little oven, and it's just so damn good.
Sounds amazing.
It's really good.
So
Yeah.
Are
good.
both of you in agreement, or do you have your own?
I
What if you said
disagree,
tea?
but yeah. Oh, I just drink tea now because coffee makes me really anxious
Me
and
too.
feel sick.
Which is weird
So-
because listeners, she has a pot of coffee in her hand. She doesn't drink it straight the
I
whole
am
time.
literally chugging.
We're having a coffee chugging
pitcher.
contest
Yeah.
over here.
Big coffee.
Do you have?
It's funny. I made coffee myself for like 8 years, and now I usually just drink tea. But when I do drink coffee, I like to go to Herkimer or Analog.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, analog or Allegro. Yeah, Allegro in
in the U District.
yeah, that place is really cool. It's a really like
That
cozy
is really
place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cozy.
When I'm not at Starbucks, I'm at Tully's. I like to go to
Target.
Solstice.
Oh, Solstice. You know what? That's the best place to go for an OK Cupid date.
Fun fact.
Was that like a best of Seattle?
I walk by there a lot, and every time I look in, I'm like, all those people are on an OK Cupid date. Yeah, I mean, I've never had an OK Cupid account or gone into that place. This is my.
You can just
Assholeness.
no. It's funny. You can always tell.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can tell when it's OkCupid, and you can tell when it's Tinder.
I like when I see people who are obviously on a bad date. I think it's really funny. That's really mean, but I...
No, it's
Wait,
hilarious.
just because they're on an okay Tinder date doesn't mean it's...
I didn't say that it had to be an okay anything date. I just like, when you walk by and the guy's like talking and she's just like, like that, and she's
Just
like...
like checking her phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like okay
another
Tinder.
one.
Yeah, okay Tinder.
Don't feed into that joke. He's been making that joke forever.
That's hilarious.
Oh, God.
It's this...
That's the funniest joke I've ever heard.
Hey, that's funny.
Can't get out of that voice.
Yeah.
It's a funny joke.
Joseph.
Yes.
What's your favorite coffee place?
I like to get my Java.
Joseph, hold on. I'm sorry. We're running out of time.
No time for Java.
No time for Java. Thank you to Mommy Longlegs.
Yeah, thanks very much. That was awesome.
We will see you at the short run after party at Hilliard's?
Yes.
In Ballard.
In Ballard at what time?
With Your Heart Breaks.
Regular showtime.
7.
Regular showtime.
8. It's at 8.
And before that, if we want some yucks, we'll go to Werewolf Vacation
on the
30th.
Yes.
So thanks for coming out. This has been really great. This has been another episode of Accents on Purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph is his name.
Yep. Hey.
I'm Danny. I just want to say keep one finger on the pause button, one foot in the grave.
And fuck you for listening.
This has been a podcast presented by Hard to Find Media. Subscribe to Hard to Find Media on youtube.com/Hard to Find Media Network. This shit is free. Share it. Blast it. Fuck it.